Toyota Gazoo Racing South Africa completed the 2026 Dakar Rally with all three GR Hilux crews finishing the 13th stage 7,000-kilometer event. Now, lead drivers Henk, Lategan and Saood, Variawa had stage victories, but this year's race had many opportunities for higher honours, but was riddled with missed chances and bad luck.
A lot of people are saying, if ever there was a Dakar that you guys could have won, it's this one. Henk looked like he had NASA's number. Unfortunately, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Your review on this Dakar, and also the performances of people like Henk and Saood, where they both showed a lot of brilliance, a lot of speed, and looked like real drivers.
Well, the car's quick. We know that, and we've made significant changes to the vehicle, not to the engine so much, but to the geometry of the vehicle. We've made quite a lot of changes, and linked to that is good drivers. You know, you've got to have good drivers, and we firmly believe in local drivers, South African drivers, the ones that we can get through our academy. We want to grow them. Saood is just a good example. He's come out of our academy, and that youngster is only 19 years old, and he won one of the stages. He's showing huge potential, and we as a company are investing heavily in him to make sure that hopefully in the next 2 or 3 years or even 4 years he can win the Dakar. Henk had an amazing race. I mean, he stood a good chance of winning. But you know, we had puncture issues. Everybody had puncture issues. It was probably one of the most difficult Dakars because of the route that they chose. A lot of loose rocks. And they cut those tires, you know, and everybody uses the same compound tires. But, you know, if you think about it, this is my own view. If you look at our vehicles, they become much quicker, much faster. I don't think the tire technology maybe has stuck with that vehicle because there's probably too much flex. I mean, the amount of power that they put through those vehicles, you know, it's all about technology. And if your technology doesn't keep up, I'm shooting in the air, but it could be just that. You know, maybe the tire compound has not stayed in touch with what the performance of these vehicles are.
Sport of rallying, it's weird for me because when you do go to an actual rally, you see good numbers of people along the route, and you think the sport is well and alive. But in the bigger scheme of things, the popularity is not quite what it should be, especially for a country like us. You talked about the passion for cars in South Africa, but the sport there's space for growth.
Yeah, it's actually very sad. You know, I mean, we were quite aggressive in the rally scene, and Guy Bottrell, who's now racing in the Dakar version, was doing it for us, and we had a lot of traction. But what happened in the rally scene is that a lot of the big OEMs have pulled out. So you got mainly privateers now doing it, and now we're doing something new again because the organisers also said to us, you know, please Toyota, you guys must be here as Gazoo, and that's why we want to keep on with this thing, try and ignite it again. But it is very difficult because, let's be honest, Rally Raid and your Dakar version off-road has really taken the scene, and that's where you get the big numbers. But there is a place for rally, and we just need, as big OEMs, we need to support it.